Am I the asshole for, quote, silencing my girlfriend? I, male, 28, have been dating my girlfriend, Nancy, 25, female, for about 2 months. We met on a blind date that our friends set us up on and have been seeing each other relatively regularly since then. I'm not entirely sure if we are officially boyfriend and girlfriend, but Nancy seems to think so. Nancy describes herself as a bit of a, quote, mean girl. I honestly thought she was joking for a while, as she is typically quite nice. However, she has an awful tendency to insult people based primarily on their appearance.
Ew.
These insults can happen anywhere and anytime, and can be targeted at literally anyone. Of course, she never says these things about the person right in front of them. The other day, I invited Nancy to a family friends event that we are having. My mother's friend, Sarah, had just gotten out of the hospital for cancer. Sarah's family and my family are very close. I've known them since I was born and consider them to be extended family. Due to the cancer and the chemotherapy, Sarah no longer has any hair and is very thin. Once Nancy saw her, she started smirking. I literally pleaded with her not to say anything rude, and she agreed, but told me that I was ruining her fun. Fast forward, I'm chatting with my mother, female, 55, and my sister, 24. Nancy walks by and says hello. She chats for a bit before starting to make several highly offensive jokes about Sarah and her appearance. I will not repeat anything, but her jokes mainly pertain to baldness and anorexia.
What the fuck?
My mother and sister looked mortified, and so was I. I literally had my jaw hanging open for a good few seconds. Once I snapped out of it, I firmly told Nancy to stop and that no one found her shitty sense of humor funny except herself. She got upset and said that I was being controlling and misogynistic for trying to silence her. I maintained my position and reaffirmed that her comments were insane. She got even more upset and asked that we leave. I said it would be rude for me to go as it was still relatively early, and she ended up leaving on her own. Am I the asshole?
What? No. Where is the April Fool's or prank in this?
Update. I was complaining about you-know-who to my friend who introduced us on the phone. He deadass told me that he introduced us on April Fools for a reason.
Yo, that friend sucks.
That's so fun.
Oh my god.
Want more stories like this? Check out our podcast. Search Thread Talk on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube.